Sometimes, it can feel really lonely when you're cruising. Sailing allows us to visit remote islands off the beaten track, just like Conception Island, where there's nobody living on the island and the only people that visit are other cruisers. Having a nearly self-reliant sailboat means we can spend long periods of time on islands just like these. Luckily for us, unlike solo sailors, we have the pleasure of having each other's company with our 7-month-old daughter. However, after a while, it really feels great to meet other cruisers. Maybe even share part of our journey with them. We're so grateful for meeting buddy boats like Nick's and SV Journey. It often leads to going on adventures that we wouldn't usually take part in. Just like here in Thompson Bay. When Andy told us about 30 gold coins that were dug up on this beach in Long Island, we instantly wanted to test our luck. It was also an easy and fun activity to do with our baby. So we decided to make a full day of it.
Yeah!
Let's go, beach time!
Yeah, beach time with the whole crowd. 3rd time renting a car on the island.
Come with me if you want to.
No true road trip is complete without a trip to the local coffee shop. Having a buddy boat who had already been there before was the reason that we found this local gem.
Sharing your journey with others makes it that much better. It forces us out of our comfort zone or routine. Instead, we're trying new things, like metal detecting.
Getting all sandy?
Unlike diving or snorkeling, we can hang out on the beach as a whole family and cater to everyone's needs. Sun shelter being the most important one for coral. It's a race against the rising tide. Digging through waves is really hard. I listen to the constant beeping in hopes to strike gold and find some coins. Or anything really. Eventually, we ran out of drinking water. It was just too hot. Time to call it a day, even though we didn't find anything. It still was a fun day, chatting, laughing, and letting Coral crawl around naked. Maybe a little too much, because the next day she had the worst rash ever from sand getting into all the wrong places. But vitamin E saved her bum.
We got the mosquito coils going on here everywhere.
And those yams are pretty bad. Just stopped at that little green restaurant in Salt Pond. We're gonna have some burgers and fries. Really exciting. After fun, yes.
No
with
mayo. No mayo.
There's no ketchup for Scott.
Absolutely no mayo.
Unfortunately, they ran out of ketchup, Scott. So all you get is mayo.
Negative. Coral has a new hat.
Oh gosh. That's fun. That's right. Yeah.
Monster. Can I get your toe? Like, the strange bald guy is touching my toe.
Do a proper cheers.
Proper
to
cheers now,
life
great day out
and
there.
great people.
That's it.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, look at the man.
It's what happened, sweetie?
Oh no, what happened?
She wanted the chip.
Viens par mon amour, lève-toi. Tu te lèves en utilisant maman, là, ce coup-ci. Hey, come on up. Come on. You can. C'est trop facile, là, se lever debout, hein? The pretty eyes. Nope, nope, nope. We live in a small space, 33 feet of sailboat, and we are together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we really have to be comfortable and open with one another. We love each other's. But sometimes you can get on each other's nerves. This means that when we have the chance to go do an activity with other cruisers, we take it. It keeps our relationship healthy and gives us time apart to be able to come back with a new story to tell. I am so grateful today. Thompson Bay is dead calm and the sun is shining. Sonia and Erica join me on a paddleboard adventure right from our sailboats. The crystal clear flat water makes it perfect to spot sharks and gaze at the ocean floor as if I was looking through an aquarium. This does not happen very often. There's usually a few ripples. I've been so closely connected to my little girl that it always feels weird not having her in my sight. It's as if I'm missing a limb, I guess. But I know she's in good hands with Papa Corey.
I heard the sweetest song. Won't you come with me?
While Carl's watching all the other dinghies head over to the beach because we are going to have a potluck with everyone from the anchorage. We got some delicious potato salad, Spanish can of rice with mahi. And we are bringing our cushions over to the beach because
They're destroyed. Time to donate them to a good cause over at the beach fireplace.
if you're a parent with a young baby, you probably are used to eating with him or her in your arms. With the cruising community, there always seems to be someone ready to grab Coral and entertain her for a while. And when you eat as slowly as me, it's wonderful. This is the life. We've met so many amazing people. Well, the potluck was wonderful, really delicious. But then the Nauseams decided to come out in full force. They're terrible. I'm like itching all over the place. So we're all just hanging out in the water because they can't get at us in the water. But it's funny, we decided to go out to the potluck at like 3 in the afternoon, so it would be done before everything went crazy. No salmon and mosquitoes, but they're still out.
You can hardly see them. Each bite itches worse than a mosquito bite and covers you in tiny welts. No-see-ums are absolutely terrible. We hate them. A light breeze will prevent them from invading your sailboat. But beware when the wind dies down, because the boat turns into a war zone. Luckily for tonight, we're safe. Normally, mosquito screens don't even keep them at bay. Because they're so small, they get through the screens, so you need these tiny mesh or sarongs to keep them out. But this cuts the airflow, so it gets stifling hot inside.
Well, we woke up to glass. It is so calm. And we kind of wanted to sail, but there's no wind. Just dead calm.
A safe trip, and yeah, we'll catch up with you shortly.
Heading out of Thompson Bay. It's been a good time here, saying bye to our friends. You meet amazing people everywhere we go. So right now we are sailing north to Calabash Bay. It's like the northern tip of Long Island. And as we journey, and as Phoenix are with us.
What happened? You were driving. You can't let go of the wheel when you're driving. There you go. That's a good job. You gotta hold it on tight.
I'm just melting. I need to cool off. Woo! Oh,
I'm jealous.
that's so good.
Bye!
Bye. We're doing shark fishing. Here, sharky, sharky, sharky.
Let's jump in. Woo! It's going fast! Holy my, it's way faster now. This is so refreshing. Too bad we can't just throw Coral overboard. I'm gonna have to fill up her bathtub. There's so much current. We're going a little too fast for towing business.
Alright, go, swim.
Swim against that much current.
Alright, I'll just drop into the line. Yeah. Nice and cool. Yeah.
On land, I don't really go knocking on my neighbor's door to say hi or just to borrow a tool. But on the water, the solitude makes us a little bit more excited when we see a new boat pull into the anchorage. As long as they don't drop anchor just a few feet away. The only way of meeting new people is to go to shore or to go knock on the sailboat next door. That's how we met Andy and Sonia a few weeks back. And that's how Scott came into our life in the boatyard in Florida. They say happiness is only true when shared with others. Bouncing around anchorages, treasure hunting, diving, and sharing multiple sunsets is the proof of it. You always have a safety boat for emergencies and someone ready to lend a helping hand.
I think it's time to pack up the Ginniker. It's a light wind sail after all, and I'm not sure about these clouds on the horizon. The wind just died, but now it's raining pancakes. Another joy of cruising with a buddy boat.
Overboard! Pancakes for lunch! Oh, that one's destroyed! Ah, we got pancakes!
Oh!